Hope everybody is having a great day. Look, I just want to drop in on it and share something with you real quick that will literally have an immediate impact on your life. There are two things that I want you to focus on doing before the new year. Two things. Here's the first thing. Look through your contact list. Used to be Rolodex. Look through your contact list. Think about people you meet at churches and gatherings and whatever. One of the places that I spend my casual time, I don't have a lot of it, is the cigar shop. And in the cigar shop, I find a bunch of people, different walks of life, different places, doing different things. And it is a great place for me to find this thing in this space that I'm about to share with you. But the thing I need you to do is, first of all, think of someone on your contact list. Think of somebody at your church. Think of somebody in an organization you belong to or a place you like to go to. Think about one person, just one person. If you're really fortunate to, but just one person that you look at and you consider to be overly competent, highly positive in how they present themselves and how they approach and deal and treat others. Start a process of developing and cultivating a very positive and genuine and authentic relationship with that person. That's the first step. The next step is, after you make up in your mind, after you determine who this person is, this first person, you're going to do this more than once. But right now we're initiating a process. The first person that you do is that's one. The next thing I want you to do is the very next day. I want you to do this today, no later than tomorrow. The very next day, I want you to identify the most pessimistic and negative person in your circle, a person you deal with on a consistent and regular basis, and cut them off. I know more than likely it's going to be somebody you're related to. It's going to be a longtime friend. It's going to be somebody that you have a bond and connection with. But let me tell you something. What we're dealing with in life is real simple. If you want to break it down, it's about energy. This is an energy game. What type of energy are you immersed in on a consistent basis? Are you being drawn and drained by negative energy? And the whole thing about the competency, being with a person who's extremely competent and being with a person who's positive, isn't just about what you can learn from them. Yes, learn what you can from them. Mimic their behaviors, mimic their conversations, mimic their ideas and their thought patterns. Mimic those things, because success leaves clues. Success leaves patterns. But the biggest thing is, you're going to find that just simply being around that person is going to create a new environment for you, a new mental environment, new social environment, new spiritual environment, new emotional environment that is so important and conducive to your success on a long-term basis. So the first thing is, cultivate a relationship with someone who is highly competent, highly positive, and treats other people with a high level of positivity and encouragement. Second, cut off the most negative person in your circle. And when I say cut off, it doesn't mean you never speak to them again. But if you're speaking to them on a consistent basis, 3-4 times a week, or maybe even 3-4 times a day, or once a day, you need to cut that down to once or twice a month, literally. And this isn't about who you're going to upset, who's going to be frustrated or disappointed what other people say. This is about you being your best self. And in order for you to be your best self, you are going to have to create the right environment. You're going to have to understand that this is an energy game, that you are literally emitting energy, and that energy is resonant. Whatever level of energy and vibration you're on will have a strong force of attraction towards like energy. Energy is resonant, meaning it resonates with like energy. So if you got somebody constantly bringing you down, and you know who that person is, because you know that your energy drops the moment that you see their name on your call ID. But you answer anyway. Why? Because you have that bond. And we're going to talk about boundaries and a bunch of other stuff as we move into the new year. But that's the one thing I want you to do. Didn't cost you anything. Look, find a person that's highly competent, extremely positive, and cultivate a positive relationship that's built on genuine trust, reciprocity, and, an authentic desire to be around them. Find that person. They're there. They're out there. Find that person and start cultivating a relationship immediately. Give them a phone call, send them an email, say, hey, look, I'm just sitting up here and I'm thinking and I'm trying to really improve my environment. And you give me such a great vibe that I want to make a connection and be a part of your circle, and I would love for you to be a part of my circle and start the process. Next, look at that other person and say, from this point on, I'm only going to answer the phone, once or twice a month. I'm going to really wheel it back and just explain to them when they ask you, hey, I don't hear from you. Man, I've been very busy. I got some new things going. I'm building up in it. I'm sorry. I just don't have time. Don't take it personal. I love you. But you've got to cultivate that relationship. That's my challenge for you. Those are the two things that I want you to do. If you don't do anything else, I want you to do those two things. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to get back. I'm headed back to the office. I had to run a couple of errands, but I definitely wanted to leave that on you. So on that note, I'm out of here. Let me know. Come back. Send me an email. Chime in on another post or something you see me do. But let me know how that turns out for you. But I promise you, you're going to thank me. On that note, I'm out.